Clarence and Uliov were in an emergency meeting. They brought their teams together to find out what steps to take to mitigate the oversight of the unbuilt school. Uliov began. We've upped the priority on the school build. It should be completed in short order. This will start to relieve some of the pressure on the store, but we still have the police department and hospital to staff. Let's discuss keeping the citizens alive by providing heat this winter. Speak freely. A number of suggestions were tabled, none that would work in the short term. Clarence pointed out that adding more buses to the line to the heating plant wouldn't make a difference. The bus station didn't have workers as it was. This is the long-term plan for sure, but we need solutions now, he said. Vanya from Uliov's department floated an idea to force workers to go to the bus station. Uliov thought on this for a bit, but then voiced his concern. If we do that, he said, we'll be taking workers away from the rest of the city. Doing so could very well spell the end. Igor from Claren's team spoke up with what turned out to be a good idea. Why not reroute the bus line for the iron ore mine to the heating plant? It basically drove past the plant on its way. Uliov liked this idea. He spoke up. This will work very nicely. We have more iron ore than we can use at the moment, so we don't have to sacrifice anything. Well done. Clarence turned to speak up. We need to distribute the workers more carefully. We have to have the school as fully staffed as we can. We need educated workers. The people we've allowed to immigrate aren't quite up to the level we need them to be. The hospital absolutely has to be staffed for similar reasons. Our immigrants were not in the best of health, and when anyone is sick, they're not working a shift. The store goes without saying. If we can't sell food, our population will plummet. Vanya continued Clarence's thought. She said, if we force workers to these three workplaces first, then allow them to go work anywhere else, we should have the essentials covered. Clarence wrapped up the first point. Thank you all for your ideas. This looks to be a solid plan. Now, how do we keep growing our university-educated citizens? Any thoughts? Igor took a shot at it. We best get building the university then, he said. Make it a high priority, and it should be done in a reasonable time. Clarence laughed and said, thanks, Igor. It's obvious but relevant and likely our best bet. Igor replied, You're welcome. I don't see much good coming from moving people from the original city. We'll likely just cause problems there. Uliov nodded and said, I agree, Igor. Uliov continued, so there we have it. Our plan to get the Republic back on track. Let's make it happen, and don't forget, if you discover any anomalies, don't hesitate to let myself and Clarence know. No details should be overlooked. Peter and Kylinka were having another lunch meeting. The finances were not looking healthy at all. It required their full attention. Peter was flipping through pages and pages of reports and suddenly stopped. He pulled 2 sheets of paper out, slid them to Kylinka and said, What do you make of this? There are exports year over year. Kylinka looked at the pages and then said, This doesn't make any sense, Peter. How can we be exporting less now? I thought we were increasing our outputs, not decreasing them. Peter replied, That's what I thought as well, Kylinka. No wonder we're bleeding money so quickly. I don't know why this is happening, but I'd suggest we talk to Uliov and Clarence about this. They may have some insight. Kylinka responded, I'll arrange a meeting with the 4 of us and see what we can discover. Is there anything else, Peter? Peter paused for a moment and thought, Yes, there is. How do I ask you out to dinner? He drifted away in thoughts, but was brought back by Kylinka asking him again, Is there anything else, Peter? Peter sighed and said, No, Kylinka. I think we've covered what we need to. Peter recovered. He smiled and said, See you in the next meeting. Hi, Cheeb here. Welcome to episode 42 of my Let's Play with Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, Rote Bucht 1.0 Reboot. Thanks for taking time out of your day to spend a bit of yours with me. Appreciate that. Awesome. Well, I think we're in the midst of a little bit of a crisis here. Need to get this number turned around quickly. Pretty much people starving. That's what I need to sort out. And I think I've got at least a partial plan of attack or something that would hopefully reduce the amount of starving people. I shouldn't be laughing when I say that, but that's a thing. You can see it third on the top from a percentage perspective, but it happens a lot. So, yeah, going to be getting that sorted out. Well, at least my attempt sorted out right away. Basically, what I would like to do, and we've got all of these covered hulls that are just sitting here, so I'm going to repurpose one of them. Just needs to happen. I'm going to send him over here and then intercept him, and we're going to go to the border, buy some food, deliver, rinse, repeat until we get everything back where we need it to be. So let's get this this on the road here. Okay, we've started, so I should be able to do a go here and then to the store. So let's load, not unload. We're going to get some food, and this is a totally interim situation, most definitely. And I'm thinking that I can't remember. There's 2 spots, so what I'm going to do is just in the interim wait until it's unloaded. That would hopefully get that sorted out. So let's cancel going to the depot, and I'm gonna minimize this one. This one still is interesting to me, if you will. Just so we can see how much food we have. In the warehouse. Let's get that food going. Something else got delivered. I'm guessing it was either clothes or electronics. Not exactly what I was looking for. I don't think there's much. Yeah. We'll get rid of all of those messages. And it looks like we're going to be getting some food. Let's make that happen. Everybody should go crazy. Okay, now I'll go back and get some more food, please. Thank you. And how are we looking there? Okay, so we're definitely making more food. We just need to get this situation sorted out. Needing to keep food in there for a few few rounds, if you will, because this just is not a good situation. So yeah, 763. So that's not way out of touch. And he's definitely going to be there before they run out, so that should hopefully get that sorted out. Yeah, students waiting, that's fine. No power supply there. Kind of wondering what's happening. Yeah, we've got a little bit of an issue with patients waiting for treatment. Maybe it's a better idea to go up by 5 on that. I just don't need to shoot myself in the foot on a situation that's getting pretty dire as it is, so. Okay, and now I think he's going to wait until he gets, and that's the truck. So the truck's emptied, and yeah, we've definitely got more than enough food here. Reducing the number of shoppers in front of the shop slowly. Hopefully, once people get back on the food train, if you will, we can get this turned around. It's yeah. Again, this may be a the final run here. You just don't know what's going to happen. I mean, we're at 51%. That's about as low as I've seen. So I don't know that we're going to be able to recover, but that would be really cool if we did. That's a pretty low number. Hopefully get another tick and our cash is running down. I really want to see that happiness change go up or be positive. Oh yeah. Yeah, so it's definitely dropping back down. We need to get our happiness up a little bit higher. I'm a little bit concerned about yeah, we've got all the food here and all the cellars. That's good. Lots of people working at the plant. We still have people, but we're down about half now for the number of students in the schoolyard because it was up around 190 before. So that's cool. The hospital. It's looking like we're treating everybody again with the 25 doctors and staff, so that's cool. Let's see. We haven't quite. I don't think we've hit another tick yet. Oh, yeah, it's dropping again. This may be in just a spiral that we can't get out of. I don't know how quickly they can. They can keep, you know, if this is the right number of people or the lowest number of people we can deal with. Wow, would be something. We're definitely dropping the starving numbers down. The unable to drink alcohol. Well, it's not great for happiness. But it is what it is, right? It's not like food is like instant drop. Let's see if this is going to make a difference. Okay, the shopping center, that's all good right now, and the vehicle set up here is fine as well. We just need to make sure that yeah, there's still workers here, and we've got reconstructions going on. Interesting. I'm just going to quickly pause this. I'm not sure what's happening. I don't think there's... It shouldn't be anything that's that bad for... well, there are a number here, but we don't have the same... Wow, this is a little confusing to me. That our buses and cranes are picking all of those up. And what does this need? Prefabs and steel, but there's only... Huh. Okay, let's assign prefabs and steel, so that would be our hulls and concrete for that one. Don't know why hulls and concrete don't have more assigned to them. Or is it because of the range? 1500. It's covering that, so why wouldn't it pick those up? Yeah, reconstruction and machine placement. This is going to be the same scenario, right? Yeah. Okay. Let me see what I can come up with. Assign a new construction. I don't know how we go about assigning. So, yeah, it's all the buildings across the back. Okay. We'll assign the hulls and concrete to that. Well, to the ones that need it. There's the reconstruction there. Looking for bricks, boards, and steel. So again, that's hulls and concrete. And let's go with 10 workers there. This one we did already. That one I think we did already as well. And sorry for the pause. I just need to check. We're doing what needs to be done. Okay. Reconstruction. Same scenario. Also concrete. Make it happen, please. And seems like a lot of clicks to me. This will be hulls and concrete as well. And our kindergarten. Construction is in progress, but we need hulls and concrete. Okay, now, where else? So basically everything else through the middle here. Okay. I'll finish the apartments because that's simple and straightforward. seemingly, anyway. That's the... just in terms of the materials that they need people and other materials. Sorry, I forgot what it was they were looking for. Okay, so this one is going to need hulls, dumpers. That should have all of that covered. I'm probably going to be needing to do the hospital soon here as well. And this is the same situation. Okay. Hulls, dumpers. The school. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder here now. This is, yeah, same situation. Hulls, dumpers. It's done. We're good there. I think let's have another look here. Yeah, this one. Full meal deal. Yeah. Pool hall. Hopefully we can get that turned back on shortly. And this is the same situation. Trying to get everything assigned here. Oh, the hospital is involved in this as well. What do you need? Yeah. Okay, so this is just the hulls of concrete. I think I have everything covered off there. And let's see what the farm needs. Yep, hulls and concrete. Okay. Would hopefully return us back to return us back to what? A fully whole city? Oh, that's the sewage switch. Okay, yeah, that would be important. And that's concrete and steel. So yeah, that's also concrete. Yeah, this is all stuff that would be delivered by the hulls. And our distillery. That's hulls. Hulls. Okay, we've got some work being done. let's see where we get to here now. If we get there. Yeah, traffic jams. Whoa. That's a big number. 5.29%. Let's see. I know this is going to be a big deal. This is really, yeah, 48% is just not feeling. Yeah, are we getting our starving under control? Alcohol's not making them very happy, but well, if we had some, maybe it would make them happy. I don't know that that's really that big a deal right now. We just need to get this drop turned around big time. Yeah, we saw some bursts, so well, yeah, everybody's coming for deliveries now. Okay, that just went up to 49% from 48. Maybe we've turned a corner. That would be awesome if that was the case. I still have hope. We need to. I don't think we can afford to. Okay, there's a positive number there. I don't think we can afford to shed any more people. We need to, it just we're on the brink of. Oh, 48. Oh, this is hurting. Yeah, we got a. There's more than enough food there. Did we run out of food? No, there's food here as well. It's just a lot of shoppers in front. That's a problem. Don't have our happiness is so low. Yeah, there's still people that occasionally don't get food. Not many, but there's enough that it seems to be keeping. Well, it's bouncing back and forth. This just needs to be, yeah, really. And we're down to 4393 now for population. Yeah, we may be going back a few saves before we start populating, because there's definitely stuff going on here that it needs some time to get sorted out. So, yeah, this is what it is. Definitely comes in waves where we get people in front of the shop that aren't getting food. It's dropped down the list quite a bit. Visiting a hospital's an issue. I don't know if that's the university. This is the hospital here. I don't think we're having an issue with people here, so I think that must still be what we're seeing at the other town, the new town. Really would love to see this go up to 50%. That would make me feel a little bit more comfortable with we're on the right track. But yeah. We're into February now, so we should get a little relief from the snow in a couple of weeks. Okay, it's at 50%. Okay, I would like to go check and see what's happening at in the other town. We've got yeah, we've got lots of workers here now, so that's cool. Which means we might be able to, let's see what we're looking at here. Well, we're getting a pretty, yeah, we just don't have the coal. So I'm wondering if I'm just going to quickly pause this. What I want to see is how many workers we're picking up on a regular basis. Because what I was thinking is doing a little different scenario where the original, I'm going to put them to work in the coal factory, because we're yeah, we've got nobody. There's just isn't that many. I don't know. Need to do something because we're getting pretty low on cash. I could also add a 4th bus here to that one as well. Try to keep a more consistent flow. Oh boy. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I'm gonna do that with we've got nobody going there. Yeah, there's two buses. Maybe we just buy 2 buses. Is 556. What's your top speed? 80. That's okay. Yeah. Get 2. What if I take 2 buses off of this line? Not the line, not the coal line, but off of this line. Oh, sorry. It'll be this line. I got too many windows open. If I take 2 buses off of this line, we'll see how this works out. Okay, you've got no workers, and I want to put you on this line. So let's see where you're at. Right there. Cool. That's good timing. Sorry. Trying to get that sorted out. That's there. You're good to go. Awesome. So that now gives 3 buses on that line. I think that's you. Yeah, that looks like it. Okay. Where are you at? Right out here. Okay. There's nobody on. And let's get you assigned to this one as well. Okay. will hopefully gets us yeah, where we need to be. And okay, yeah, that's there. Okay, a little of juggling. Excuse me, trying to keep things going, getting things reconstructed. Still positive, so that's cool. Amazingly cool. Oh, got a bunch of shoppers out in front. It definitely comes in waves. How quickly people get off shifts and whatnot. So that's the 51. Okay, I'm not declaring victory here by any stretch, but think we've turned a corner ish. Hopefully we can get some buses delivering workers here. Where are you going? To steel. Okay, cool. And you are going to, yeah, here with 9 workers. Okay. It's not exactly what we're looking for, but it's more people for sure. So that should increase over time, especially once we get everything spaced out. At least that's the hope. 4 more days and we're into clear roads, so that should help out a fair amount there. $46. We don't need 46 people here, so let's put that down to that number there, just as we get a fire. Where is that? Aggregate storage. Okay, I think that's cool. There they are right there. And the fire was extinguished. Oh, only got it set to 8 workers. maybe let's 20. Let's bump this up to 50 and see where that gets us. I'm not sure what'll happen there. 52% now, so we might have gotten maybe gotten away with something. Don't have quite as many engineers. But our I think we are doing a little better job with people. Yeah, that's hanging there pretty nicely, I think. And we do have workers waiting, so that's cool. It's important that we have workers waiting. Let's see how we're okay. Yeah, there's there's definitely quite a few constructions that need to happen. And let's change the auto search to 2000. Yeah, and this is just what we're working on right now, so I think maybe I'll move this one up to 2000 as well. Whoops, not 3, 2,000. See where that goes. And where's this at? 1,000. So we'll go to 2,000 and see what else gets picked up. Okay. Slowly transitioning up to 53%. Oh boy. Yeah, this is definitely okay, workers. Yep. Okay, everything's going along there reasonably well. I think what the lineup here isn't quite as large. Maybe I'm fooling myself. I don't know, because there's 2 trucks sitting there waiting. Just trying to get the exports dealt with here. Much, you know, we've got workers going there, but yeah. Well, we're starting to get a little bit more coal as well. Is this a... yeah. It's not a... it's not a very good situation there either with the fuel. We might be limping our way out of that situation. Yeah. This one isn't particular. Well, yeah, it's not very cheap either. I think I need to get this dealt with. It just has to happen. Really don't have a choice there. Yeah, we're 54% now, so that's cool. Need to run this. Yeah. Getting that going. Pretty good chance we're going to be we're borrowing some more money, and then that'll be our last time. Okay, where was that heating problem? Okay, fire station. I'm good with that. 4 pages. Let's clear all of this stuff. I don't think there's much interesting in there. This is and starting to get back to a normal situation. We just don't have, we're not creating enough food. Secret police, that can wait. We need to we need to get workers up at the coal before we do anything else. So really like to see. Yeah, there's definitely enough people waiting there. Like I'm almost thinking we can put the 2 buses back on the other back in here. We've got 1100, so I mean, there's no huge rush at this point for all of the for getting people back in there, and maybe yeah, I don't know. Just so gun shy when it comes to that. So we're coming up to 41 minutes working on or doing the recording for this episode. Apologies. I think we're doing okay. We've got our patient treatment down to a dull roar now, and probably next episode we'll be changing up what happens there. We still have students in the schoolyard, but again we're way down, so we've just about got, and most of them are children now as well, so it's less adults seemingly that are looking for education. The shopping mall, everything's going along swimmingly there. Yeah. Next episode is going to be a little bit more stabilization. We've got 56%. It's looking like some much better numbers for sure. Wow, that was close. And we're getting our unemployment down to 7%. We're getting back to a reasonable number, so we may be able to start distributing more people to the to where we need them. Sorry. Yeah, because we're going to need workers here, so that'll be something that we're going to need to have happen, because we need to get all of the vehicles in this area. They just need to be taken care of for sure, without a doubt. So and then we got to start working on our next one. Our next CO is going to have actually, the CO is going to be down in this area because it's going to be doing the buses. So at any rate, yeah, thanks for hanging with me today. Appreciate you taking time out of your day to come and see what mischief I'm getting up to. And today felt like we maybe turned a corner. We're up to 57%, 85% health. So awesome. We might have turned a corner. I'm still going to have to keep a real close eye on everything. Sorry about all the icons and things up and around here. But yeah, we're just trying to make sure that have access to all the information so I can react quickly when I need to. Yeah, so thanks for hanging. Quick plug for Red Paris, the cooperative revolution. It's a roundtable that Kayamaya, Uliki Gaming, and myself are doing. We pass around a save file, take turns adding to the Republic, and having a lot of fun along the way. Check it out if you get a chance. Hopefully we see you over there, and hopefully see you in our next episode, where we've hopefully finally turned the full corner, and we can get on with making some money and the next phase of the development. So anyways, have yourself a wonderful day. Hope to catch you in the next one. Cheers.